Hey, what's up, everybody? It is May 7th. Sound right? My computer says May 7th, but I, for some reason, thought it was the 8th today. Um, I just bought my new computer that I am recording on at the moment, and, it's pretty sweet. Right now, my video is going to be, the coming out and advice video for Mighty Men. And my coming out story as being trans to my parents was like very similar to coming out as a quote unquote lesbian. I know that when I first told my mom I came out to her as a lesbian, she was not very okay with it at first. I told her on the phone, and I did this in I told you about this in one of my other videos. I was on the phone with her, and I told her, "Mom, I'm gay," and she said, "No, you're not," and hung up the phone. Shortly later, then called me back and told me she was sorry that she didn't mean to react that way. But anyways, my coming out to my parents as trans was slightly different. Once again, I told my mom on the phone, and she just thought that I was wrong. She didn't think that this was possible, that it was possible, I guess. She thinks that if I were to have figured it out, I would have figured it out either a long time ago, or I haven't even come close to figuring it out yet. I don't know, I don't really exactly understand where she stands on it, because she's told me two different things. But basically, I think, aside from my story, I guess, the only advice that I actually came up with it today, for any trans guys, trans girls coming out to their parents, I think that the best thing that you could do is definitely don't throw it in your parents' face. Like, if you, like, when you're coming out, don't be like, "Mom, I'm trans." Like, in my position, I couldn't go to my mom and say, "Mom, I'm transgender, you've raised a little boy." You can't say that your parents have raised, like, even though in your mentality you're a guy, you can't tell your mom that she raised a good little boy, because she didn't. Unless that was the route that you took from your childhood. Um, but if you're coming out to your parents now and it hasn't been anything in the open, you haven't discussed it before, you don't want to come out and say that you basically don't want to make them sound like a failure, because they attempted to raise you as a little girl. Um, Therefore, if you tell them you raised a good little boy, they're gonna kind of feel like they failed at their duty as a parent. Um, so basically, you just don't throw it in their face. Just make it a very subtle, um, it's a very subtle thing. I don't know what you want to describe it as, but other than that, I mean, I would definitely tell one parent at a time, unless you're the type of person that would like to sit both parents down. I just feel cornered if I talk to both of them at the same time. But I guess just tell the parent that you're closest to, and maybe have them break the ice to the other parent, or vice versa, like with your brothers and sisters, or tell your brothers and sisters first, and then have one of them tell your parents. It's always easier if you can get close to one person and kind of have them help you break the ice to different people. That definitely helped me out in my friend aspect of things. That and MySpace. I think just having the very few close friends that you have that understand your situation at first hand, um, it's easy. Like, as soon as they get the hang of everything, like using male pronouns, or for trans women, female pronouns, it's easier to have them push everybody else, to kind of go with what's going to make you comfortable. So that's all I could really give you for advice. Just use your friend network. Have people help you out. Keep people close and have the people who support you help you. is basically all that I can say. So that's it for my coming out in advice video, and maybe I'll do the next video tonight, or maybe I'll wait. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'd like feedback, comments, questions, anything is good. I'd like to kind of get out there in the trans community and make some friends, and hopefully there's people out there doing the same thing, so that we can all talk and figure this shit out together. Anyways, peace till later.